What's up, guys? Mecha Ish here from TMNT. Out of the Shadow, we got Casey Jones. Let's do it. Welcome back, guys, to another action figure review, and we got from the TMNT Out of the Shadows, Casey Jones, baby. Excited to see his appearance in the upcoming TMNT 2 movie coming out this summer. And he's going to be portrayed by Stephen Amell. If you guys don't know, Stephen Amell portrays the Arrow on the Arrow television series. So pretty cool. We got standard blister card packaging here. Great look at Casey Jones. You can see he comes with his hockey stick. You got his, looks like his skates, which are just black plastic. So that's kind of odd. But he looks great, and I can't wait to take him out. We got Casey Jones, Ninja Turtles. You see a picture of the 4 turtles there in the top right. Turn around to the back. You got a great image of every figure in the line, and I will be picking all of them up if I don't already have them. New York City, an old menace returns, new mutations arise, the ultimate showdown approaches. Our heroes must rise up again to save the city they love, even if it means exposing themselves for who they truly are. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yep, so great look at all the figures, so stay tuned, guys. Subscribe. I got a ton of these videos coming your way. Alright, guys, so I got Casey Jones out of the packaging, and I gotta tell you guys, I'm really digging this figure. I mean, I'm always gonna be a bigger fan of the original live-action Casey Jones with the long black hair over that iconic mask, but this Stephen Amell version is not too shabby. Not too shabby, and they definitely did an amazing job with the paint and the sculpt of that iconic mask, which I'll get to in a second. But as you can see, I got him all geared up here, and he has his hockey stick and his weird looking skates. So let's talk about that real quick. All right, so I got his black hockey stick here, and you can see it's unpainted. You can see the straps there at the base, at the handle of the hockey stick, all the way to the top, where it's also wrapped up but unpainted. I mean, when does Playmates ever paint a basic accessory? You know, rarely, right? But hey, it's a hockey stick. You got the hockey mask. You get the idea. I wanted to show you guys his other accessories, which are his skates. Now, unfortunately, they are also unpainted in this black plastic, which is kind of weird. And these skates, in general, are just kind of weird. Most likely, it's something Donnie made for the character in the movie, because you can see it's all wrapped up. Looks like it was pieced together like Donnie would. But let's take that off. They're very, you know, once you put them on, they're very snug and they're secure. So you don't have to worry about them flipping off. But yeah, so unpainted plastic. But, you know, we get the idea. Hockey stick, hockey mask, hockey skates. We get the idea. We know what you do, Casey Jones. Let's get more in detail about this paint apps and sculpt. I mean, take a look at his mask. I love the design of the mask. It looks very imposing. It is a sick looking paint job on it. You see maybe a little bit of some shading, a little wash on it. They did a great job. I mean, you can see he has deep black eyes underneath that mask. I mean, I think that just makes him look more creepy. I wish we had the long black hair again, but it's okay. I'm sure he's going to do a great job. But I don't think his eyes were meant to be that deep black. I mean, it looks like he was hanging out with the Shredder. If you've seen my Shredder review, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm really digging the sculpt and the paint work on his hockey mask. Sick. Now we go on down. You see, they actually painted, not we. They actually painted the straps. You see the black straps going down his brown hair. And I love that they paid that attention to detail, because after reviewing the Shredder figure, which was lacking in paint applications, this Casey Jones, they did a great job on. And you see the black hair. Now a little paint chipping there on the brown of his hair. But that's okay. I'm not going to be posing him in that manner. You'll be seeing him face forward. And I'm digging this hoodie leather jacket thing he got going on. I love how realistic looking it is, because you can see the creases. You can see his dark gray leather jacket. It has that leathery look to it. And the hoodie is the light gray. They even sculpted on and painted the strings of the hoodie. I mean, that's awesome. Then you got that olive green t-shirt underneath. And look at the rest of the sculpt of the hoodie. So great job. They even sculpted the bottom piece of his leather jacket. So that's awesome. I'm digging the flesh tone. You can see the flesh tone here in his hands as well. Great job. And then we go on down to his jeans. He's wearing the blue jeans. You know, you can see the joints unpainted, but that's okay. We have the blue jeans here, and again, sculpted very well all the way down to the boots. And he's wearing those gray boots. But I love the creases on the jeans. You can see the wrinkles there. So great job with the sculpt. I'm really digging this figure a lot. All right, let's run down articulation on this Casey Jones action figure. And let's start at the top. Let's start at his head, right? Now, we have this beautiful head sculpt, which I'm going gaga over, but it turns left to right. You can see it's on a ball joint. And what I love about this also is we have side tilting, head tilting action there. Plus, he can look up about that far and it looks down just a little bit. So out of all the figures in his TMNT Out of the Shadows line I've reviewed thus far, he has the best head and neck joint articulation. So that is fantastic. Now you see here at the shoulder, he has a hinge, and that sculpt, let's see if it blocks. It does not really block. You can push it up a little further. So the sculpt of his jacket really doesn't get in the way or block range of motion there, which is great. And we have 360-degree motion. We have a single jointed elbow, and I'm going to show you this hand because he is holding the hockey stick. We have rotation at the wrist. I'm going to take that off for now. Let's go on down, and he has waist swivel, guys. That is awesome. We're going to be able to pose him very nicely. And you see the sculpt. I love how they did the sculpt of the jacket and the shirt. It does not hinder range of motion at the waist. So that is perfect. Thank you so much. Now you see here at the hip, he does have a hinge. Unfortunately, he can move about that far kicking, you know, because the sculpt of the jacket here is blocking it. So that's where the sculpt work is getting in the way of the articulation. But Casey Jones is not really known to be a kicker, right? He just swings his hockey stick, hits a puck at your head, and all kinds of craziness with his sports equipment. Now we have single jointed knees, and that's pretty much it with the articulation. Nothing really going on at the ankles, and these wheels do not move. I got Casey Jones here, all posed up, ready for action with his boys the Turtles backing him up. I cannot wait to see how this all plays out in June when the TMNT 2 movie comes out. So very cool. You can see he stands about 5 inches tall with the skates on. Without the skates, he's about 4.5 inches tall. But they look great together. I'm very happy to have this figure. I wish they would have painted his hockey stick and his skates. But nonetheless, I'm a big fan of this figure, and I do recommend it. And just look how cool they look together. I mean, awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If so, leave a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. I have a ton more turtle videos. I have a ton more action figure review videos for you guys, and you don't want to miss out. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. For Casey Jones, this is Mecha Ish. You know what to do. Peace.